guys, it's Nov.6 back again with yet another video. I don't know what type of vlog this is going to be. Probably mostly a reading one. Because, I don't know. I just feel like talking about putting my thoughts on certain books as I read. Today is Monday and it's getting late. I'm going to start cooking. And maybe I'll show you some footage or something of what I ended up making. So, I don't know. I'm not that good at setup, but real quick. Nail cam. Nail cam. Now, I literally just did this 2 days ago on both hands. However, this finger snapped at work. And luckily, I didn't have no nail on it. So, it was hurting, but, not as badly as it could have been. And I decided, like, yesterday, well, technically, not yesterday, more like mad early in the morning, like, because I was working the night shift and everything, so I typically do everything, like, as soon as I get home. So I decided to do this design. It's not how I turned out. I ended up using the module's solid cream, nail gel polish. Here's the thing, they're good colors, but they're not good for nail art. Like, you can even still see some of the streak marks and everything, so if anything, I might just go with the Beetles liner pens, or Kiara Sky, but that's such a expensive-ass like liner set, and I was like, you know what, let me just save money and go with Beetles liner set, for nail art. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's cute. It had potential. Might regret, like I said in that one video, because I tried chrome for the first time. I tried to do the glaze one. I don't know if y'all can see, but like I'll post it on my IG later on, because I'll probably wait till like 2 weeks in to like post all the nail stuff that I've been doing to my stuff. But like for real, I'm not. It's okay. And this time on this hand, I use a nail form. Not like a dual nail form like I use this one, because I got a new dual nail form, but like legit, like, and I had like some cheap ones that I had for a long time, and after watching some videos, it definitely helped watching, a few, videos on YouTube University on how to like really apply a nail form. I still don't like it, and I can see why people invest in, better nail forms. So I had some clear ones, but I don't know where's that. So there's that. So we want to test it out, and all of this was done with polygel. Polygel as the base. I love me some polygel. So yeah, there's that. And like, I'm trying to grow most of my nails out. Like this one, technically, the nail for this one stops right here. So literally, I just added a little bit more as an overlay. And then I'll soak it off later on when I feel like it. But this is such a nice color. Like as a base color, it's such a nice color. At first, I was going to be too pale and everything. But it's like a nice light brown shade. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. Kind of. This is a vlog. A reading vlog, I hope. Let's start with, maybe let's start with some books that I checked out literally a few minutes ago. I don't know why, but I'm feeling in the mood to reread the Anita Blake series. I think I stopped at book 11 or 10. I don't know. There was this one chick on YouTube. Do I condone it? I don't care, to be honest. But like, she would read each chapter of each book, and we would have a discussion on it in the comment section. And she would make nice comments and everything. Like, like it was so fun. Eventually, they shut her down, and maybe she moved to Twitch. I don't know what happened to the girl. I hope she's doing just fine if she happens to come across this video. But I'm feeling inspired to reread the series again. I'm thinking about, I don't know, something, just so I can like remember, jog my memory. I feel like because I read it, I can easily go through it real quick, real fast. So I'm starting with book 1. That's one book that I decided. And I'm trying not to show some books that are repeat, like, because technically there's lots of books that I check out of my library, sometimes max out of the limit that I'm supposed to check out, because, it's like, maybe because I'm saving money by not buying the books, but it's like at the same time, it's like, girl, read the books. But either way, this is new to me, and it's called Fear is Just a Word. And I feel like, and this says it's basically a missing daughter in a violent cartel in a mother's quest for vengeance. Now, I'm not too sure, but I remember hearing a story on Just Kidding News on YouTube. They were just basically discussing how like this mother in Mexico, either her son or her daughter got kidnapped by the cartel, and she ended up going years on a killing spree, like trying to get vengeance on her daughter or son. I don't know if it's based on her or this is her story. I'm not too sure, but it sounds like this is the same woman that was talked about. But like she ended up dying later on. Like I remember how like on the news article that there was like reading how she ended up they ended up finding her and killing her. But then again, that was just a YouTube video that I saw. It was only like maybe 13 minutes, so I wanted to kind of go in depth with this. So yeah, it's a true crime, and it looks like it is. So child, these badass mamas, shit. Anyways, that's just one book. Now, I actually checked this out already before, but I never got the chance to read it. And it's called And Break the Pretty Kings. I think this is book 1 of a series. Don't know what it's about. I just remember she's meant to save her queendom or something. I don't know, child. Let's see. But we'll see. We'll see about this. What else? Everybody and their mama has seen this book. Like I can't get enough of this man. I already discussed in the other video that I posted for my wrap-up that I, a few weeks ago, that I DNF'd Blackwater or Black Top, I don't know, Blackwater Wasteland or something. I DNF'd that because it's more of a heist, but I'm okay with reading this. It's time for me to read this. It is time. So that's another book that I checked out. Another one is the Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School. I want to read this first before I read the other book that recently came out from her. Let's see. I keep checking this thing out, but basically it's White Horse. And I don't know why. I'm just been more attracted to more, I guess, horror novels that features mother and daughter relationships because I'm close to my mama, but also I have a complex, relationship with my mama. So why not read a scary book about it? And this one is Native American rep that I remember. Oh my goodness. Now, this one is Malice. Everybody in the mama have seen or heard of this. This is Sapphic. This is a duology. The only reason why I checked it out, because, while I'm at the library, this is how I'll be maxing out my limit. I'm at the library with my headset on, listening to other booktubers and all my Goodreads on a different page, and they be talking about the books that they're reading. And this girl, she said that she paused reading this because she wants to get into it, because, it's more like she just wasn't in the mood to read this, but she did mention it's like a Maleficent / Aurora, relationship. I was like, okay. And I keep putting this back down, returning in and everything. I was like, I'll get to it later. But I was like, hold up, sign me up. So that's that. And this one, I tried reading. Violet by Scott Thomas. I think I got into page, 88 when I DNF'd it. I just stopped. No reason whatsoever. It wasn't wrong. It's just like I said, my mind, as you can tell by this video, it's just constantly racing. I don't know what happened. It's like after the pandemic and everything got back to normal, it's not like I'm trapped where I can finish reading multiple books at a time. So I'm just, so I decided I just want to pick this back up again. If I remember, it's based on this woman and her daughter. Her husband just died of a car accident, and it's very graphic. I remember how graphic it was, describing how she had to identify her husband's dead body and everything. But basically, she decided to go back to the house that she once, well, not house, but neighborhood that she once lived in. And there's this weird, mysterious lake that has a lot of superstition around it. And the house that she moved into is very creepy. Already she found a dead bird and everything in there, and I'm like, And mind you, it looks like the place hasn't been opened at all. So it's how the bird get in there and everything. I'm sure birds will find a way in one way or another. But anyways, we'll see how I like it. With that being said, that's all the books that I got from my library. But real quick, let me discuss what happened. Well, what kind of book I'm reading. Because there's this audiobook that I'm reading called, what's it called? A Year of the Witching. This has been on my TBR since forever. Close the fucking app. I'm currently listening to the audiobook. And how far am I in? I believe I am, just saw it. I am 4 hours into the book, and already I have no trust in nobody except for our biracial daughter right here, okay? Now, this is more based on around the Salem witch trials or inspired by it. So you got it's based back in that time, but already there's certain themes, horror with, something to say, and right now this is the part where the plagues are starting to happen, and it got more to do with her. Mind you, this is kind of, I don't know, I guess more spoilery. This won't be a spoilery vlog, to be honest. So spoiler right here. I'm at the part where the plagues have already started, and we're on to the second plague, which is the blight. And all I have to say is, I feel like there's so many dark things, especially with the freaking prophet. Can't stand him. He reminds me of the Catholic priest touching all these little kids and stuff. Her best friend just revealed that basically they had a relationship going on since 13 years old. And the way that this religious community is kind of wrapped up at the time, and how even her friend, who's now the wife of the prophet, one of the new wives of the prophet, she's pregnant now. But it's mind you, she's 6 months pregnant. They only been married for a month, which means that this happened way beforehand, right? And she said how before she got her period, that's when she started the relationship with the prophet. Yeah, ew, creepy as fuck. And on top of that, he's abusive as hell, because what's his name? Ezekiel? I feel like it's Ezekiel or something like that. Some old ass shit. Ezekiel, his mother, who's the favorite and everything. Anyways, as I was saying before I got interrupted, Ezekiel mother is getting abused. I just don't like the prophet, and I don't trust the other girl who also is married to the prophet, but she got sent somewhere else for allegedly having an affair with the prophet's son, Ezekiel. And how, even though I don't like her, is commentaries of misogyny and everything, and how she tried to almost turn her little racism towards, the little snoot comments that she would make towards the main girl, Emmanuel. She be saying some snoot comments. I was like, damn. And just the character, I started feeling bad for her, because damn, misogyny gets to all of us, child. But she's on her way to try to figure out her lineage, because we found out that she comes from the lineage of witches, and the whole plague started when she got her period. That was the first sacrifice, and I was like, okay, I see what you're doing there. It's very creepy, and I kind of don't trust anybody, but at the same time, she said, we're at the part where she's visiting the outskirts where, basically that's where all the black folks be living, okay? Straight up. That's where all the black folks be living. Okay, that's where her father came from and everything else, and both her parents are dead. I think the father ended up burning on the pyre and everything else. Child, it's a lot. But basically, I feel like the blights, she said, there's another character in there that said, who knows, maybe the blight or curses are supposed to be cleansing, of whatever is going on. Just how she said how the fires and the pyres were supposed to cleanse their area of sin, and what if the blights are doing the same thing? Because I don't know who's affected by the blights, but there's a lot of women that's being affected by the blights, and I don't know if it's women who have been sexually assaulted or anything like that. I have no clue. Or people who are, I don't know. I have yet to hear anything about men being affected by the blights. I had to probably go back and see the audiobook and read, but there's a lot of things going on. And she's about to leave Babel that place in Babel and hopefully to find where her grandma is at. And this is apparently book 1, so I'm like, I wonder what book 2 is like, according to Goodreads, but sometimes Goodreads isn't all that accurate. With that being said, I'm done. I'll give you an update maybe later on. And there's other books I'm reading at the same time, but I'm trying to finish with this one because I started this early in the first month of October-ish. So I'll be back. All right, you guys, I'm back with an update. Most of the updates are going to be in my bathroom or something or wherever, but I'm a little I just made it to part 3 of the Year of the Witching, or A Year of Witching Child. I don't know. Let me tell you something. I cannot stand the prophet. Spoilers. I cannot stand the prophet. I cannot stand that damn grandmother. I cannot stand the whole place. And I understand her frustration because, like, here's the thing, right? I just left off. Leah was pregnant. She went into labor early, like mad early. And they noticed, like, wait, she's been in labor for a while. How long has she been in labor? In 2 days, bitch. Leah has been in labor for 2 days. And only the nursemaids knew about it. And the only reason why, and now you'll put the pieces together like me, like, the only reason why is because the prophet didn't want nobody knowing that Leah was pregnant. 2, if the baby was born, she could keep the baby hidden away for a long time until it was, convenient enough, like, and nobody would question it because he's a prophet and everything. Fuck him. And unfortunately, that birthing scene was just so horrible and sad because I knew in my heart of hearts that Leah was going to die. And I was like, I hope you get vengeance. I know that you're trying to save Babel. I'm sorry, Babel don't need to be saved. Maybe the innocent people, but Babel itself, I'm sorry. Nah, there's too much wickedness, even in the church. By that man and in the generations before him, the only people who I have kind of faith in is his son, the heir, who had his first vision child. He's so unlike his father. He hates his father. And there's like history of the fathers killing their sons because they don't, after their first vision, because they don't want to be pushed aside, because like it's like anytime that they have the vision, it's like the father dies, the prophet beforehand dies, or like sometimes the son would like kill the father beforehand so that way they can get to power earlier. But either way, I have faith in Ezekiel, whatever. Ezekiel, I have faith in, like, he clearly cares about Emmanuel, because like he was like, listen, I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself so you can get the hell away. Like that chase scene when they were being chased, she left, right? First of all, I would have never said goodbye. Like, I would say goodbye to my sisters and them, but like to the grandmother, no. Like even when the grandmother were sobbing a little bit, I was like, forget that grandmother. No, I'm sorry. Like she is so, that grandmother just irks me, and like, no, I would have just left, not even say goodbye to the grandmother, to be honest, because she was the one who snitched and told the guard like she's leaving. And then the whole chase scene started, and then the third plague started, which is darkness, while she was leaving. So she found out that she is kind of like the harbinger of the curse, and she's just trying to end the curse. So she's like, you know what, as angry as I am about this place, there's still innocent people here who needs to be saved. Like my friend Leah. They don't burn her body and everything, and I'm like, And like, they say that her baby's cursed because it's nameless and everything. I'm like, excuse me, cursed? Cursed? That baby's cursed? You know who's cursed? That prophet's dick. That's what's cursed. Touching little girls and shit, and then you want to hide him? Child. I'm like, irked. Anyways, we're like past the gate now. I'm gonna continue on with chapter 3. While I'm listening to chapter 3, I'm just doing my nails and stuff. I don't know what I want to do. I know like the designs in mind I want to do, but as far as the method, I do want to do builder gel because I got the Japanese gel. No, not Japanese, the Korean stuff. I want to try again, and I don't know if I want to do use a dual form like I did these, or if I want to do the regular nail form, which is what I did with this hand before I try to pry it off. Because technically I didn't do no nail prep on these. So, and since this is my dominant hand, of course they're going to be the first one to lift and everything else. Like this is lifting already, but because this nail is like mad long, I don't want to snap and break this one. So it's time for me to soak these off and figure out what I want to do. So some of these are kind of lifting up already, but I'm going to like leave them alone. Anyways, love this, but you got to go. And I need to practice more anyways. I don't like how I did the flowers. So bye. Okay, you guys, it's Nov.D. I'm back with yet another video. Well, just an update. So I actually finished the Year of the Witching. I'm gonna have to give it like a good 3-star. A good solid 3-star. Not too bad, not too shabby. Towards the end, as we reach like part 4, I think, it was very, very, very intense. Okay, that's all I gotta say. It was very much intense. I just got done. I'm so angry at certain characters, but at the same time, towards the end, for what decision was made, I'm not at all surprised about Emmanuel's choice based on the type of character, too forgiving character. That's all I gotta say. But if it was me, the prophet is dead. Dead, I fucking tell you, dead. Fuck that man. Like, they want to say, and even if he is dying of old age, still fuck him. I'm gonna send him to the pyre early. But I understand with all the horrible things that they went through as a whole community. Fuck that community. Straight up. I'm gonna just go to the black side. Straight up. I don't care. The way, and I understand that they're gonna make a change. I heard that this is book 1. I don't know. I'm perfectly satisfied with the way that this book ended. So if anything, it's a nice taste of what I'm going to get myself into, especially towards how intense it felt towards the end and how terrified I was for our girl, Emmanuel. Child. I'm like, I'm in devastation, child. But all I got to say is, and also the planning. Like the planning, I was like, I'm thinking the same thing too, sis. Let's do it. Let's do that. But then the backfiring and like he is a snake. That prophet is a snake. He is a snake. And I hope when that whole battle was going on, I hope that his favorite son, the one who wasn't the chosen one to be the next prophet, I hope the favorite son is dead. I hope he died by one of those creatures. But if so, because the way it ended, there's like some kind of split between the community, the people who are still with the prophet and people who are with Emmanuel. I hope that son is dead. Anyways, my favorite son, he kind of grew up on me. Ezekiel, whatever his name is, Jebediah, whatever his name is, he grew on me as the story went on. I was like, okay, I'm satisfied. That's all I gotta say. Like I was kind of hoping that he, I at one point I thought he died. I thought that he was gonna die. I was like, oh my god, my girl is gonna be devastated. Not me, the reader, but my girl, she's gonna be devastated. And that's all I care about. I don't give a fuck about him, really, to be honest. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. It's solid 3 stars, straight up. That's all I gotta say. Right now, it is 5:38 in the morning. I just got done buffing, shaping my nails because I procrastinate. I'm pretty sure if I actually focus, I would have been done like maybe a good hour and a half ago. However, it's getting late, y'all. And I'm thinking about, what am I thinking about? I'm thinking about just putting the base color and then finish the artwork later on. And then I'll show you what I got. This middle finger, this middle finger is shorter than the rest of them. But that's fine by me because I didn't really, I kind of wanted to follow the shape of my natural nails as they grow out. But hey, it is what it is. I used, if you saw my Korean on my other channel, I had this Korean nail haul and I'm using the Jin B thick one, and it's the green one. And true to its word, there is no heating. None heating whatsoever compared to like, what was the other builder gel that I used that was also Korean? It's like leaving my mind. If I put a picture, it's right there. But like that builder gel, it definitely was some heating. I was like, ooh, oof, ooh, I gotta pick myself out the lamp real fast. But like, yeah, I still need to go on Instagram to see what inspiration. I have an idea of two that are similar of what to do. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna think about that real quick. But with that being said, I'm gonna be out. Bye-bye. You guys, I realized that I didn't show y'all what my stuff looked like because I didn't even bother to like videotape it. But this is how it's looking after a good week because today's Monday. And yo, like it looks so good. But literally, I'm going on vacation this week. Well, this is my first day of vacation. And already, especially, look at this. Look at this. I wish that the gold that I used was a lot more gold, yellow goldish instead of champagne gold. But this is the only gold chrome liner that I got. It looks so fucking good. I'm just loving it. I was hoping to keep it for a month at least, but like already I'm seeing some lifting, so we're gonna have to start all over again. And since I'm not working, long nails this time, definitely. So, peace. Okay, y'all, I'm back with the vlog. Sorry, like the shadow is kind of in my face, but y'all see my face? Bitch. Yo, hold on, let me close my eyes so y'all can see how great it is. This is the Scooby-Doo by Glam Light palette. Bruh. Like, I love me some purples, but I was like, you know what, let me use the palette in full because I'm way behind on filming for my other channel and stuff. So I'm like, you know what, let me like get shit together, bitch. Ah, look at this. Look, oh my God, look at this. This is fucking great. And because I didn't want to, this is also the, I'm sorry, this is the Daphne lip set. It comes with the lipstick and the lip gloss, but I decided to, you know, because, you know, as a black girl, put a little brown liner and boom. Because, like, if you just put the lipstick on by a scare, it's like, ooh, jump scare. It's like a jump scare. Like, you got to line it up or something. But before I get into some books I checked out, I have to say, bro, how many times I got left? Okay, listen. So, before I get into some books, let's go into some shopping things since while I'm out. First of all, if you like this top, this is from Target. I don't know if it's still available. It's from the plus size section. You know that Ava and Viv? Yes, honey. This is a 1X on me. And if you are kind of big chested and kind of big stomach and you're around my same size and same height, go for the 1X. 2X would be a little bit too big. So that's one thing I can appreciate. And if I want the pants, I probably will try a 0. Because like they do got stretch. You gotta love Target for that. But I got a lot of things from Sephora. The other day I got some extra stuff from Sephora, right? And I'm happy. I'm trying to focus more on my skincare because I'm sick and tired of the hyperpigmentation that comes from these hairs. You know, especially around here, like massive pimples. Sometimes it's painful over here from the ingrown hairs. I'm trying to get rid of that shit. I'm so fucking tired and like sometimes it'd be itchy. So, and also I got like dry to normal skin. So I decided, you know what? Let me finally, you know, take care of the skin before, you know, you put on makeup and stuff. Right now I'm having a sample of like this makeup from House Labs, you know, Lady Gaga stuff. This is a shade 350 on my face after, you know, powder and all that extra shit. So it's okay looking. Well, let's see how it looks against my skin. I can't really see because of the sun that's in my face. But I just want direct sunlight on me, okay? But with that being said, I did end up getting 2 lip oils actually from the Rare Beauty. And the one that I got at home is Hope. And this time I got Wonder. And Wonder is more pinkish while the other one is more mauve. Like, and I feel like it looks so good on the center. I have yet to try it, but I wanted both of them. And I think the next one that I want is Honesty, and I think the purple one is Perfection. Because, you know, I can't get enough of browns, and I can't get enough of purples. Browns and purples, they're my jam. Yeah, I might go for a little pink here or there, but browns and purples is where I'm at. I even got the Mario Duo for that lip balm. That's kind of, it reminds me of the, you know, that MAC lip balm that everybody keeps breaking and everything. And it's like, you're not trying hard enough. Like, first of all, it's a lip balm. Like, how complicated could it be? Just because, like, it's just the product is so very soft that you only got to squeeze out just a little bit and then spread on your lips. But, like, people, like, you know, like you do a regular lip balm, they just roll it up and, like, boop, it just breaks a little bit because it's so damn soft. That's what I got. Not the one from MAC, but, you know, from Mario. And for skincare, we got, well, actually, a few black-owned. I would kind of want to see how, like, the other one from Urban X. I love Urban X. That's, like, the first black-owned skincare product I've ever heard from. I believe the first time I heard it was from, Tiana Taylor, when she had the pumpkin max on. I don't know if they still have it around, but like that pumpkin max got me introduced to the brand. And this was before they got sold in Target and in Ulta. And I was like, wait. Now that it's in store, I can actually, you know, see it in person and save up. But like, you should definitely check out Urban X. No, or is it Urban RX? I'll probably post it here. But like, that's a black-owned company. Definitely check them out. But like, another one that I see at Sephora mostly, and it's called Faded. This is in black-owned. Well, it's, you know, POC owned, Black and Asian owned company. So we got Faded. Oh, I'm sorry. This product is called Faded, and the brand is called Tropicals or something. They got, when they first started, they had this and the one for eczema, which is in the yellow box, and they since expanded. They got the like this little toner for ingrown hairs. I'm thinking about using that, you know, every once in a while when I wax my face or something, or you know when you down there and stuff. Because according to like some of the black girls that I watch on YouTube, it's like, yo, that should be working. Okay, then you got, hold on. Then they since expanded this one, so they got a spray bottle. So you can spray it on your body for certain hyperpigmentation spots. And of course, this stinks. If anything, it probably reminds me of, you know, the Ambi product, but they got rid of that one ingredient in the US. Like, I know certain parts, if you go to certain beauty supply stores, like your local Korean hair supply store, they might still have that product with the ingredient. Honey, people, like, honey, black girls, once they found out that they were getting rid of that ingredient, because I think it's still legal in, like, the UK and everything else, honey, they were, like, backing that shit up. So now I'm, like, looking for the ingredient. I'm like, damn, I should have stocked up on my ambient cream. But that's besides the point. This is, like, I guess, a more advanced version of that for my hyperpigmentation, because again, I'm trying to attack this and the pimples that comes from this. So, because I really don't be getting pimples anywhere else. It's mostly here, you know? And then we got the Inky List, and this is the tranexamic acid serum. I just know, listen, I just saw this on YouTube again. I believe, oh gosh, what's her name? She's a doctor. She's a dermatologist, a black doctor on YouTube, and she was talking about different assets to you know, help with different skin tones that pertain to black skin. And she basically talked about this type of acid, and I was like, okay, these are the type. And she mentioned this, and I like her video because like she gives recommendations at different price points. And she mentioned this one if you can find it. I was like, bruh, immediately, I trust that girl, love her. I'm gonna try to link her down below if you want some more, you know, other black YouTubers to follow. But like, girl, this is just, I hope it works. I just need to be consistent, you know. But I literally just left Ulta, and I didn't know I had so many fucking points. I had like at least 2,000 something points, and if I used them all, that would have taken off $150 off of my stuff. And the best part about Ulta, you can stock up on your points and your coupons. So because of the whole Black Friday stuff, if you spend over $100, because I already knew I was going to spend over $100 because I had something in mind, but actually I didn't. I came in for the Juvia's Place stuff, but ended up spending more. So originally my stuff was like $212, and with my coupon for the $20 off plus my points, I got like $62 to pay. That's it. I was like, damn. But that's why I be saving up my points. And I like Sephora and everything, but like, because like recently I went to Ulta and I tried, oh my goodness, these both smell so good. But like I recently, you know, sprayed the, you know, the Alien Molly Geller stuff, child. I'm trying to build up my perfume collection. I think that's like the next few items that I want to get. Like just the small bottle is like $90 something. all I gotta say is when it comes for certain websites and stuff, I know they got a whole bunch of coupons, so I'd rather just go shop directly from the website, use my honey.com extension on my tablet, or like, you know, basically on my desktop, so I can like automatically apply any coupons that might be on there and just save up as much money as possible. Because I really want those perfumes. They only had 3 on display, even though they had like 5 in store. So, oh my goodness. They all smell so good. I'm definitely gonna have to buy them. Okay, but that's it for Sephora. Now, when it comes for Ulta, really quick, I'm trying to be as fast as possible before I forget what I had. But real quick, for my wash and goes, I decided to get this Tangle Teaser because I figured, you know what, I can go row by row to define my curls. I'm not getting this to detangle my stuff. Like, obviously, look at this shit. You think this shit going to detangle my 4C thick ass hair? Well, my hair is mostly thin, but you know what I mean. This shit ain't gonna do shit for me. But when it comes for definition though, after you thoroughly detangled your hair, oh, I feel like this gonna be a wrap. My curl's gonna be popping. I feel like it's gonna be, especially you go row by row, or like, you know, sometimes depending on how I like my hair to be, I like to instead of going row by row, I like to go vertically in sections, so that way, you know, my hair can kind of go in different curls and everything. Y'all, when I tell you that wash and go be looking good, but like, so I decided to get something like this. It's from the Tangle Teaser. It's called the Everyday Teasing Brush. So, and it's big. So I'm gonna take this box out, child. I'm trying to get rid of the shit, bruh. So it's kind of silicone like this. I'm definitely gonna have to detangle my stuff like as much as possible because I'm not trying to, you know, break my hair off. Which is crazy because I'm so excited for tomorrow, but I need to wash my hair tonight for that day. Let's see what else. I got the new NYX brow gel, and I must say it really does last. I don't know if y'all can see these 2 swatches. I tried the you know, Marcella water just to get this thing off. This thing's claimed to be long lasting, waterproof, and to be last like 42 hours or something. Child, we're gonna see how it looks with, you know, soap and water to see. But if so, then it's like, you know, fake microblading and stuff. I got the shade chocolate and espresso. I was about to get the black, but I was like, you know what, no. When it comes to like how I like to do my eyebrows, darker in the ends and then lighter in the middle towards it, and like kind of like a nice ombre effect. So those are the 2 colors I got. Now here's what I actually came for. I actually came for Juvia's Place because, you know, during the winter time I'm a lot lighter. So I was like, you know what, let me go for tan, because the dark one that I got, it's so nice and dark, especially like that one shade that I don't be using around too much, unless like I use it for like an eyeshadow and stuff, or like to kind of deepen up just a little bit. Like I dip in that just a little bit, but like I use that other side, the lighter shade, for it. And one thing I like about Juvia's Place is like, honey, they're gonna get you right together, honey, because this one is tan and it comes with a lighter and a deeper shade if you want to be like really sun-kissed, or like just a little, you know, just a little light peck on the cheek, you know. So this is the tan one, and I'm trying to unravel this so I could just go in that fucking house and like throw this shit away by the time I get there. So boom, this goes in here. But I hope y'all can see. You see, like you got the darker one and the lighter one. I feel like the lighter one feels more like I don't know. The lighter one seems more like my skin tone just a wee bit. So I wonder how it's gonna be like, you know, all over the face or even on my eyes, you know, because, you know, Juvia's Place, when it comes for pigmentation, another black-owned company. To be honest, I don't like their antics, especially the owner's antics online. It's kind of iffy. Okay, sometimes I'll be side-eyeing them, but like, you know, it's to each person, to be honest. Okay, now let's see. We got body wash, some more skincare, some more hair stuff. Okay, so as a Haitian myself, I do want to support more people, more Haitian people, and I definitely already bought from Creole Accents before. So I decided, I don't know where my other castor oil is. I think the one that I got was the chocolate one. Oh, the chocolate one smells so good, y'all. I like to like dip it in my hair and stuff, just so my scalp and my hair smells so good. It smells so good, child. But like, I decided to just go for the original one because like on Amazon, I got a whole bunch of these cuticle oils and stuff. So I got that originally for my you know, for my nails and stuff, so I can put some in my purse. But I still got a few left, so I figured, you know what, for my lashes, let me put some of this stuff in, you know, just to like fit it in. And of course, pomade. Like growing up, your mama would put some pomade on your stuff. Basically, this is basically hair grease. That's the best way to tell you. And this is pomade Creole, and it smells mad good. Hold up. It smells like a little bit of mint in there. You got the castor smell in there too, and like I don't know what else they got, but it smells good too. Hold on. And this is good for your scalp. So, you know, when you kind of grease your scalp up a little bit, that's it, you know? I hope my stuff is still recording. Okay, good. So, that's for Creole Essence. Let's see. We got the shimmery, you know, Ocean Glow. I don't know, when it comes for winter, I like more fresher smells to it. So, there's that. And like, and I should have probably waited because like there's so many makeup products that's coming out, especially on the 17th, like from Cosmic brushes. Bro, there's like 3 palettes I'm gonna get because I don't see the point of me paying for 1 palette and the shipping. I'm like, you know what, let me get the 3 palettes I want and then be done with it. And they recently came out with their Winter Wonderland stuff, and I don't see the pre-order for that yet. So I'm just gonna keep an eye out on it, and I think they're gonna restock most of their products on the 17th. So that's why I'm like keeping an eye out for it, you know. Next we got Corex, the snail cream. I decided to go for the small size just so I can see. Some people with acne have been, you know, talking about this, and I have a few of the products like their whitehead powder and everything, liquid powder or something, their essence. I think those are the only 2 items I got from them. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this out. Now this one, again with my acne and stuff, I decided to try this. The first time I've seen this was in Target, but like in Ulta, they have a lot more products. Some of them are only available at Ulta, and this one is their clarifying serum. We're gonna see. Let's see. So this is supposed to help unclog pores without irritating or disturbing the skin barrier for a calmer and clearer complexion. Oh, this is a Korean brand. What? This don't look Korean. I'm sorry. Well, this is made in Korea. I don't know if all of their stuff is made in Korean. Like, for example, this is a Korean brand, or is this Japanese? I feel like this is Korean. You know how Korean skincare be like, so that's for Korean skincare, I guess. Child, was not expecting that. And we have this Max for AHA and PHA exfoliating max, and I decided, you know what, I need to get rid of this hyperpigmentation. I'll probably put this on like maybe once a week. They say once a week at the nighttime, so I'll try it out and then up my dosage, you know. Let's see. And then I got a few stuff from, well, only one stuff from Morphe, and it's their new setting spray. I hope y'all can see because, you know, of the big shadow and stuff. And the last 2 items going. Oh, and now how could I forget the new stuff from Elf? Again, can't get enough round. This is the new lip oil. Maybe I should try it on once this fades, but we'll see. We got Poopery. I feel like I'm gonna like the smell. This is Topic Like It's Hot, and this one is pineapple, jasmine, and tonka. Can't wait to use this in my bathroom. And last but not least is, you know, Urban RX. This is a brand new product. Oh, Urban Skin RX. Sorry. This is what it looks like. This is the new one. I also got the new one from, where was it? It's not Walmart, from Target. And it's a black bottle. I'll show it when I get home. And it's supposed to be helping with ingrown skin hairs, which is my problem for, you know, here. And this one is the Fade and Clarifying Serum. And, ooh, okay. So take a good look. And this is basically it. And this one is from the Black-owned company, okay? Definitely check them out. But I think that's enough for the haul. The new Karin Slaughter book. It's finally in my library. It's finally got to me. I got 14 people waiting behind me, so I'm trying to listen to this. I got like 18 days on it, so I'm gonna try to listen to it tonight. What else? I got the 2nd book and the 4th book, because like I'm just still waiting on the 3rd book to come to me for the audiobook for Horrible Time to Freeze, but I do now got the 3rd book. Lucy Kincaid, like I said, I wanted to continue on with the series because it seems really interesting to me for the mysteries and, like, you know, the character development of, you know, these characters. But like I have yet to read like the See No Evil stuff. Maybe I could see on my Hoopla if the audiobook is there, because I'm trying to, like, you know, go through this stuff before it's too late. So there's that. So what else? Oh, some urban romances. I think I already talked to you about some of the library books that I checked out in the last clip. However, I do have, let's see, there's this one that is called, I don't know, Halfway to the Grave by Jenny Frost or something. I'm gonna post a picture right here. I never heard of this woman. I've seen her pictures. I've seen this multiple times before. I was like, but I think by the time I saw that image, I was like kind of over the Anita Blake series. So I was like, I don't want nothing. I'm kind of tapped out. But since I'm kind of trying to, you know, get myself back in there, I was like, you know what, why not? And then we have the Archangel thing. I don't know what the title is called. It's by Nyla Slay or Slaya. I don't know. She's a really popular author here in that community. I don't know how many books she got in that series, probably in the 20s or 30s, because based on how the community is speaking, I'm like, oh, there's clearly a lot more. And basically, you got the archangels, you got the vampires, and then you got humans, and I don't know if they got other creatures, but right now the first book follows like this vampire hunter who's hella pale. And she is basically got hired by this archangel to hunt down a rogue archangel. But like there's some kind of romance going on between, like, you know, that develops between the bounty hunter and the archangel who hired her. So we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully I like it. I got the ebook. I don't think my library has an audiobook, so I'm trying to read. I think what I should do is, because I got a few mangas too from Jessica Kaisen, because I want to finish the first season of the manga, so that way when I watch season 1, I'm caught up and I'm not spoiled for everything, and then read basically up to season 2, so that way I kind of know what's going on. So when I watch season 2, which is already out, okay, luckily I didn't watch, like, I seen some of the fights, I seen some of the choking with the blonde daddy, okay, I know, and how he's been shit with Princess Tiana, I know, you ain't gotta tell me nothing, okay, and how he went from skinny to buff. I've seen it all. I've seen everything. But like, I still don't know the story intent. I know that a certain character died because I accidentally got spoiled for it because of the manga. And like someone posted the picture of the manga and was like, this gonna happen. And I was like, and I feel like it takes place in the parking lot because there's like Jesus, like I just saw that, like, you know how, like, you know, if you're into the anime community, there's like you know, clips where it's like when you see the scene, manga readers be like, oh no, oh no. I'm like, oh my god, something has to do with the parking lot. I don't know what's going on with the parking lot, but something is going on with the parking lot, and I think it has to do with the girl. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. And I did see that one character, like a few YouTube videos here and there, and how, you know, she's the girl that it starts with an N, I'm sorry, that Sakura Haruno was supposed to be. And you know what? I totally agree. All I gotta say is Kishimoto sucks ass when it comes to her writing female characters in general. And Sakura Haruno will always be fucking great. Don't be fucking with my wife like that. And she will always be great in the fanfiction because she deserves better. A better husband, everything, child. With that being said, I'm out. I'll probably give you an update if I finally read, because now that I'm on vacation and I'm gonna be doing my nails probably tonight or tomorrow, I just need to blow out my hair for tomorrow, because for the first time, well, not first time, it's only my second time in my life where I actually got my braided by somebody else. The only difference is I'm going to a professional versus the first time it was my mom's friend doing me a favor. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And with the color selections I picked up, I'm like hype. And even though it's a salon, I kind of want to get in and out. So I'm going to like just blow dry my hair at a reasonable time and kind of wash my hair, because I'm thinking about doing my nails after, because with how long I want my nails to be, yeah, it's going to be a hindrance. And I want to get this done as soon as possible. With that being said, next time you see me, I'll probably give you an update. Hopefully an update on the book instead of shopping. This is more like a bookish / shopping reading blog, shit like that. But with that being said, I'm out. Hey, you guys. I'm back with an update. And I think I'm not halfway. Like, I'm close to the halfway mark for About That Night for, I forgot what part of the series is. Part of the Will Trend series. I completely forgot that this is now part of the Will Trend series on ABC. Child, it's time for me to go into my little books, or, you know, internet, and, you know, look it up. But, like, I don't know, I feel like with a series like this, it needs to be on HBO, something, like, not like that, but, like, you know, with how graphic it is. But, like, you know what, it's cool. Or Stars would be great. I need to know, like, but, like, it'll be, like, mad cool, though. That place is weird. Anyways, I'm driving home. Well, not really home. I like to go on long drives to, like, really clear my mind, maybe listen to some audiobooks here and there. And also, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just so freeing, you know? But anyways, that's besides the point. I'm close to the halfway mark, and things, my goodness, like, she just knows how to write unlikable characters. That's for damn sure. Like, Miss Karin Slaughter, she knows how to write an unlikable character. I kind of want to turn on my car lights, but you know, like that moment when your mom, like, don't be turning on the car lights. And I'm like, and plus, it's kind of weird. Okay, maybe it's a little bit better. Okay, for now, how about this side? No, definitely right here. Okay, so, and I gotta, you know, because there's a whole bunch of deers in this area. Like, I would see them running in the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, hell no. Time for me to drive like a grandmother on these back roads. Plus, there's always police officers around here. Anyways, as I was saying, she knows how to write unlikable characters. So the first case starts with, like, this victim by the name of Danielle. She's died, of course. But, like, you know, she said on her last breath, because her lung collapsed and everything, and, you know, Sarah Layton, our girl, she's trying to save this girl. And, like, she's like, listen, you gotta stop them. You gotta stop them. And, like, clearly it's been, like, she's been, like, hurt before, because, like, how she got landed in the hospital, she was on her way to the hospital before she got hit on the collision, and I think she passed out behind the wheel from her injuries, from the previous injuries of escaping her rapist and shit, and boom, head on into the ambulance, right? But she ended up dying and everything. And, like, of course, it's like these rich ass families trying to protect their son, because the mother was, like, breaking down in the car, in the bathroom, like, oh my goodness, I don't want this happening for my son. Like, I know, like, a monster that he is, but maybe this will scare him. He's gonna be a good boy now. I'm like, child, especially, like, the guy, I forgot his name already, like Tommy or Tony, either way, I'm gonna call him Tony because it's short. Tony, he already had been accused of sexual assault back in high school, and now here they are, like, in this I don't know, med school or something, and, like, they're, you know, I think maybe at the residency or something, I don't know, they're in their 20s, but basically they got that going on. This place smells like fish, but that's because this whole area is, like, by the Delaware River and everything. I'm, like, about to go over this old ass bridge that I'm, like, terrified, so I gotta talk to somebody or something. Anyways, with that being, the crab it's just strong with this. I'm sorry. Anyways, I know a lot of people go fishing around here, and, like, sometimes it's really cool because if, like, let's say it's raining really hard, the road will be flooded, but you would see all these beautiful creatures and stuff. And, like, sometimes, like, you know, once the water and the tide has, you know, gone away, you would see, like, little fish on the road and everything. I was like, damn, I wonder if you can, like, fish and take it back. Probably not. Oop, the police. Like, I just see police cars. I'm like, let me turn off the light. Anyways, y'all just gonna be listening to my voice in the darkness and, like, maybe a book. Like, anyways, back to what I was saying. Where was I? So Tony, he already been accused of sexual assault. He basically just have a bad record. And, like, the mother, Britt, mad delusional and shit about, like, her son. It's like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, And like she's so resistant to helping, but like she be living clues here and there. They cornered her in like, you know, the little club, you know, that the rich people be going at, and like she just gave a hint like, ooh, about like, especially like that one girl who died back in college. I was like, damn, like this is deep. Like clearly, like, and Sarah is blatant, is, you know, she's the doctor slash medical examiner for the GI, but like basically it's all kind of connected to her case, because if you are into the Will Trent series, you'll find out that, you know, she was sexually assaulted back in at her old hospital where she worked at, and she was about to like, I don't know what the position is, but like basically she was about to go for that position, and then that night changed everything, and like she had to go home and she's traumatized and everything. And it's crazy because the person who was competing for that same position is the father of Tony. And I was like, I don't trust the daddy. I don't trust nobody at all. And it's crazy because, like, you know, Will Trent's aunt, fuck the aunt, I'm sorry. But, like, basically, she's like, listen, let me tell you about these pimps. Pimps, they will take everything from you to the point that you will worship them, to the point that you are willing to, like, you know, make you feel safe and everything. And it's like, honey, and since she's mad rich and everything, she's like, listen, these politicians and stuff, and like these people in high places, they're just like pimps. The only, and like, and it's like one look, and like whoever is like quote unquote their bitch is gonna, you know, bow their heads and do whatever they want. And like Tony's father, he's definitely acting like a pimp, and it was like, I don't know, like, because the way that other people be bowing down to him, I'm like, is he like the ringleader or some shit? But then it's like, I don't know, I can't really take him out completely, even though the wife said, oh please, it wasn't like the Brittany, whatever the fuck, she was like, oh please, he hasn't gotten up in like a few years for now. I'm like, whatever, but that don't mean he's not involved. And right now we got into the part, poor Jeremy is Faith's son. I'm so into the series, wow. But like basically he's turning into a little hacker. I hope that he works for the police one day. Or like, is he in college? I think he's in college. I hope he you know, works for the police one day, and it turns into a whole family affair type of situation. But okay, police is gone. Anyways, so now that shit is hitting the fan and everything, I'm like, bro, he accidentally heard them talking about Sarah's rape and everything, and how there might be a connection because you know, one of her colleagues committed suicide after the death of Meredith, because she ended up having a seizure in the bathroom while he left, and he was trying to convince her like to get a rape kit, and she denied twice, and like, listen, let me just convince you to keep the clothes just in case. I'm like, but like he was part of this weird private group chat with the other men, and I don't know who is involved. I have a feeling because when Sarah went to investigate and like get some more names, she ended up investigating one of her ex-boyfriends at the time, who broke up with her when that whole spiel happened, because, you know, I'm sorry, some people, they're just not equipped when it comes for like handling that rough situation, because at the time they were living together. But he's also part of, you know, he's also now being an asshole. And then when she started asking more questions, you started to notice, like, you're hiding something. Are you part of this group too? Because like he started asking, like, why are you asking all these questions? What you mean, nigga? What you got to hide? Anyways, that's what I've been listening to. I got a few hours left on the audio book and everything. It's like a 16-hour long book, but I haven't started any of my paranormal romances. And I tried at my library when I got my hair done? No, I was supposed to get my hair done that day on like Tuesday, but I ended up getting done like on Wednesday and everything. You see, well, I'll show details tomorrow. But like, it's close to like the tips are like at my butt area a little bit, you know? And I love it so much. I never, like, the last time I got my hair done this long that I did was like with the spring twist, which I think I posted on my other channel. But that's besides the point. Like, we were there from like 4 o'clock to like 12 in the morning. Child, and I didn't get up for nothing because, you know, it's only my second time in my entire life getting my hair done by somebody else. So I'm like, oof, I was just sitting there. I got my little water. I didn't even open no drinks, no nothing. And I knew to like get snacks and stuff just in case and everything. But like, we just sat there and talked. Like, luckily the person doing my hair was real cool. She got me onto that show Star. Because, you know, I barely be watching TV shows. I either reread my favorite fan fictions, a few shows here and there, and like I barely be finishing shows. But now I do want to watch the show. Like, she got me hooked up on the last few hours. Like, we watched a few episodes and it was like pretty great. So who knows? I'll find a way. Like, I know it's on Hulu, but I ain't got no Hulu. So if there's a will, there's a way. And I'm going to watch that season because, like, that is crazy. That whole thing, like, we were having a jolly good time. And it was great. It was well worth it. I need to count how many braids I got so that way I can do the same thing. And I like how she did the brick layer for my hair so that way it looks more full, you know. Anyways, and it's so nice and even and everything else. Bro, I love it. I love it so much. And now we're in a factory place. Man, this place stinks. I hate driving. You know, I really hate driving around like factory areas, like, because it just be the chemical smell and everything. I just hate it. Anyways, I might head out. Like, I just left Delaware City, and I was like, you know what? I've never been to that library. Let me go inside the library, see what it's like. Because tomorrow, of course, since, you know, I'm still on vacation, I don't go back until Monday. Let me go to the library again. While I was at the library, when I decided to get some Mexican food, check out that one restaurant that my coworker told me about. You know, I was supposed to get my hair done that day. I was like, you know what? let me try the whole read one chapter to see if you would like it. Honey, I ended up reading up to chapter 6 of, what's that called? The Number One Enemy from Nikki Swanson. I'm liking it. I wish I didn't know. So far, I got up to chapter 6 in the library. I'm shocked myself. Maybe because the chapters are like short. It feels like I'm doing something. Because like everything has been digital or, audiobook for me. And, it's been a while since I sat down and like read a physical book in my hand besides an ebook or like an audiobook. Because I'm always on, like, my mind is too much. It's too racing. And I don't know. Maybe I should go check that out or something. But like, I just don't like the uncle's perspective. Like, I feel like maybe if we got like a few bullets, like, you got the investigator, I forgot her name already. You got the investigator and Uncle Tom or Tony. Uncle Tom and Tony. Like, I don't want to hear your perspective on how you've been cheating with the wife with the hoe next door. And like, listen, you're just supposed to be the bodyguard and shit. Like, I don't need, like, if anything, I want to find out more on her side. And maybe what I kind of wish happened, like, I'll see how it is if I can make it halfway, if I still feel the same way. But if she had done basically, if she basically did the perspective of the pregnant wife who wants the investigation done, because she's saying that she's being followed and everything, and like she don't put it past, because like what's going on in that book, you have this news anchor who quit, who left the industry, but now she's on to private investigation, right? Private journalism, all that extra shit. So she's like, okay, so she's immediately getting hired by like this cop, this narcotic cop, and basically he died. But the wife believes that he got killed by his other police officers and is like, listen, I'm gonna need you to investigate my husband's death. I'm gonna get a pension, a good pension. I'm gonna pay you a good bunch. So I'm like, damn, how much they pay? Because like the way that she's like 40K, I was like, damn, 40K? I don't know, but like apparently it's in a popular place and he was part of the most notorious team. But it's like, I forgot them. I don't even know the name. I just remember it couldn't be a few years ago, probably like around the 2020 situation, how like this cop, he got killed during training with his fellow police officers because he was investigating a gang rape of a victim done by the same police officers who he was training with. Child, I need to follow up on that. I need to go on Reddit or something. I need to investigate on Reddit and everything, like what's going on with the case. Because like that lives rent free in my head. And you mean to tell me like, oh, case closed? It's just an accident? No, that shit was no damn accident. Those cops killed him because he was onto him, and he was just trying to be one. And he was just one of the good cops trying to investigate, and he got killed by those officers. Like, oh, it was just an accident. And I was like, honey, if I was the wife, I too would want investigations done. But in this book, everybody's like, man, you trying to investigate this nigga? Like, nobody liked him. He was just as he was the rest of them. I was like, honey, we're gonna see. And like, I see volume 0 of Jessica Karin finally came to my library, and let's see. And I know that volume 0 has a movie. I'm thinking about, I don't know, waiting till tomorrow, wake up mad early, go to my library, and just check out my shit. And also this other book that I wanted to read from this, because like I saw the large print at my other library that I love so much, maybe because it's closer to the city, and it has a lot of black books that from black authors that I would have never discovered, and I love that library to death. That and like maybe the Wilmington Public Library, because like it's right there in the city. So I feel like those two, but I barely go to the one in the city because like, honey, you think I can parallel park? No, I cannot. barely. So I just have it delivered to my place. So that's all I can say. But those two books, I'm like looking forward to like reading about that. And like I think the other book, if I can remember, that one is the first book of the series. And I remember seeing like the second book, wanting to read it, but I think it's about a different woman or something. I don't fucking know. I just know that in that book, it has to do with two women, right? You have this one woman who lives in the city and everything. She's married to either another police officer, or someone who is important, or maybe a politician. I don't know. Just in that realm. Just think about that realm of folks, basically. And she is like he done disappeared, got caught up or something, and she's like trying to investigate, only to find out like that the husband was supposedly with that the main person who is the main suspect of her husband's disappearance is his wife in the other state down south. I was like, oh, and it goes to the other perspective. I feel like it's like the synopsis on Goodreads kind of gives a little bit too much, but whatever. Basically, she's like the hoodoo woman of that town. Don't nobody like her or anything like that. But like she fell in love with, again, the police officer / politician or whatever the fuck. And he's like, they got married in New Mexico and everything else, or in Mexico, I don't know. And she's thinking, okay, everything's good about this man until she finds him, putting a dead body in his car. So now it's like, what happened? But somehow the two women, they meet up and it's like, listen, we need to find out what was going on. Want to either clear my name and also to get clarity for the both of us, because they both knew that he was a bad man in certain parts, but they didn't want to question. No, the other one, who's like more bougie, she knew that, there was some bad parts, but she didn't want to think about it as much. But the other one kind of called him, and it's like, okay, like, we need to figure out what's going on and move on with our lives. So, ooh, honey, okay. Anyway, so that's all I gotta say for the books, and yeah, that's basically it for like a bookish update. And I did do my nails again. I wasn't feeling my extra long ones because I kept fucking it up. I wanted to do a 3D pointy stiletto long, extra long polygel set with more chocolate like colors because it's fall. But this one I'm also not feeling because I did get the airbrush, but I need to practice, y'all. I just need to practice with my ratio or everything, or just bite the bullet and just dude, nigga, come on. I'm sorry. These people, like, come on now. You had your chance. Now it's my turn. Anyways, as I was saying, because they were talking about how it's bad to use your nail polish and acetone and your airbrush, but because I have so many colors and I don't feel like buying more product, I figured what, I'm gonna just figure out the ratio because I already got my coffee set from Beetles. It's a nice brown. Those are some nice browns, but like it came out splotchy on the nails and everything. I kind of gave up, so I might bite the bullet with the Jesus when it comes for like the airbrush paint and just buy that for the nails. But like, I don't know. Like, maybe if I just practice on a few nails, like, outside of my nail set, then I will see, okay, how do I get the right ratio and everything so that way my shit don't come out crappy and shit. So that is basically it. And I kind of like this, but like, it didn't come out the way I wanted to. Like, the sponge that I used is kind of a little bit splotchy when it came to the brown bits, and it definitely shows on the green. So I don't like it. It's okay. Like, I like the golden parts, and I also tried the rhinestone glue from the Macart, and they had the new nozzle, but like, it's so runny for me. It's hard for me to do a straight line and everything, and I had to cure in between stuff. But like, after a while, and I'm not an artist, but I was trying to do some nice 3D art, child. It just sucked ass. I was like, what, fuck it. Like, these are gonna be the nails I'm gonna be rocking when I come back from work. So I had to start all over again and kind of peel it off. I know you're not supposed to peel it off, but I got tired of like drilling apart the products. So I was like, what, press on set again. So yeah, that's basically it. And I'll probably take a few pictures, but like, I might wait on the pictures and see how I do with the builder gel. Maybe I could use a liner with a very, very thick builder gel, probably the one from the Korea that I was talking about, and then build like kind of squiggly and follow like the gold lines. Again, I used the champagne gold on this from the last set, but like that I showed you earlier on in the vlog. But again, it's not the yellow gold. It looks so awkward with like the pure gold pearls that's on my or aloe that's on my stuff. Like, it looks so, I don't know, it looks more silverish than it does champagne gold. So it is what it is. So with that being said, I am officially out. This vlog is gonna be hella long, but I don't fucking care. I got my hair done finally. I might like so far I'm liking the salon. Let me talk about my experience. So when I tell you, it's been like, the last time I went to a salon was for a silk press maybe back in like 2021, and that was my first time. Like, I've been to that salon within like the past, but I think I went there for the past 2 appointments at that salon in Wilmington, right? Because the first appointment that I ever made was to get spring twists, and I wanted to do them small because I like small twists and small braids. That's what I like for my head, right? However, and I don't like how they kind of rushed everything because it ended up looking choppy. Like, some parts I ended up having to redo, so I was like, whatever. I saw like some of their silk presses, and was like, what, I never had a silk press done ever, so let me try it. Now granted, it was in summertime. That should have been my warning from the universe. What, nah, wait till winter or some shit. But I didn't want to wait till winter because like my mom was in the hospital. I was like, what, while my mom was in the hospital, let me at least do something while I got the chance and while I have this day off, because I know that as soon as she comes back, I'm just gonna have to dedicate most of my time and energy towards her. So I was like, okay, what, just this once, let's go. Child, puffed up the same day. Child, even my coworker was like, did you just blow it out? Because it didn't last, honey, barely lasted in that heat. And I was so mad. But like, but I like some of their results, especially for like their hair dyeing process and how that it had some of the curls together, because I still want to dye my hair first soft brown with like blonde highlights, and I also, after I'm done, just dye it purple. That's what I want. I don't know what type of purple. I don't know if I want it dark purple, where like once you go into the sunlight, it's gonna like see the purple, or just kind of in your face. But I do want the purple with highlights, so I guess. But with that being said, I decided, let me go to the same place for myself. Now, when I went on the website for the booking, it said Babe Studios. That's where I went to in Wilmington, and it said that it's open, on Google and everything. So I went there on their website, and it was like, it took me to a different website for the appointment, to book my appointment. So I figured, okay, maybe that was an update. Then I clicked on the update. It had to do with COVID, so I was like, okay, whatever. And it took me to another website to book my stuff. Now, I thought nothing of it, because sometimes when it comes to lashes or nails, at least in this area, I don't know about everybody else, sometimes you use a third-party app for the booking site and everything else. Like, for example, Booksy, I know that's one app. I know my nail tech, she does herself, and I see some hair salons use Booksy. And so that's what I thought. I thought that this was a third site for, for hair salons in your local area, to book with. So I figured, okay, whatever. So I booked my stuff. honey, I went there on time, finally found a parking and everything, and nothing. There's like nothing inside the building. I'm like freaking out because I know, like, honey, if you're on the internet long enough, I know how it is when you got the late fees and everything. And maybe because like my anxiety went up because, you know, even though those kind of late fees and all this additional fees and all this extra shit that comes with it, and I already paid my $106 deposit, right? Honey, I was like freaking out. So I called the store up, like, hi, I'm at your location. I'm thinking maybe that like it's at a like on the other side or some shit. Child was like, are you sure? Oh, we're actually at this location. Yeah, we changed. I was like, what? Now when I look at their location, it's at a different salon that was, you know, where I booked with, and I was like, wait a minute. This salon is Babe Studios, and this one is Fresh. What is going on here? So I was like, okay, let me go, because like it's like my appointment's at 4:30. I've been outside. I was like freaking out, like, and I'm over here running and puffing to my car because I parked far away because I can't parallel park for shit. And it's like, yeah, so we're at this location. It's 15 minutes late, and I was like, 15 minutes away from my location. So I was like, will they cancel and everything? And like, will I lose my deposit and everything? I was like, when I tell you, I was like legit, like, while I'm like, she said, oh, it's okay, honey, it's fine. She'll still do your hair. Child, when I tell you, on my way there, like, the panic attack, because I know how, you know, certain salons or like, you know, even unlicensed folks can be. Luckily, everyone there is licensed, but like, you know, at least that I know of. Luckily, like, it's a regular salon, but even then, like, some of the horror stories I've been hearing from people who even go to, you know, licensed professionals, like, all that anxiety built up, and I was just, like, legit, like, just like how I was driving here, I was crying, boo-hoo crying, like, I had a little bit, I'm not proud of myself, I had a little bit of snot, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's kind of, like, I try to rationalize in my head, like, girl, just remain calm. They said that they'll still do your hair, but at the same time, why the fuck would they say that on Google they're still open, only to redirect you to a different site, but also not tell you the different location? Like, there was nothing on the door, just an empty, like, you look inside, nothing, not even like a poster or anything like says, oh, we moved to a different studio. Even the sign that says Babe Studio is still up there. So I'm like over here boo-hoo crying in my car, like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my deposit, then I would have to go look for someone else to do my hair and pay extra. And I'm like, oh my god, I was so devastated, y'all. Like, I don't think you're gonna see, like, damn, like, I shouldn't be having this much anxiety over my fucking hair and black businesses. And I was like, damn. And you know what? Ever since the whole Keith Lee situation of what happened in Atlanta, we were having a private discussion. No, not private. You know, Lovely T, I'll leave her live stream down below if I remember. But she had a call-in show for like the whole Keith Lee and like Diddy situation that happened. And you know what happened with the Keith Lee in Atlanta, how basically he gave honest reviews and everything, and basically they treated his family like crap. But once they found out that he was there, that's when they want to roll out the red carpets and everything, like, oh, we can, because mind you, they told his family that it's an hour wait for a table. Once they found out who he was, I was like, oh, it's 5 minutes, like, what? That's crazy. And it happened multiple times at different restaurants for him. And in the call-in show, you have people from Atlanta saying, and it's sad because like he was getting threatened and everything, like, you shouldn't be talking about nobody's business. You know, I'm in the city. There's plenty of lighting somewhere. But, like, basically, I'm in the city, like you don't want to do that shit here. We don't play that shit. And basically how, like, the celebrity culture in Atlanta is so trash is, like, they treat regular customers who's going to constantly be there, who's going to be putting money in your pockets, like shit. Meanwhile, the celebrity, you, a lot of times the restaurant owners or them, they're the ones doing promotion. Oh, this so-and-so was at my place. Meanwhile, the celebrity, they ain't say shit. They just got free food. Like, what? That is crazy. But, like, literally, a lot of people from Atlanta, they called into our shows, like, yeah, it is true. Like, the way that they treat people is crap, but it's not just the restaurants. It's certain black-owned businesses in Atlanta. They treat you like trash simply because you're not a celebrity, simply because you're not associated with a celebrity. And, like, not only that, it's like with the hair place, like, you could be going to, and you would think that, okay, I'm going to, like, some kind of licensed salon, but, like, the licensed salon, they treat you like trash simply because you're not a celebrity who can give up clout and shit. And all of that was coming through my head, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, when I tell you, I've never been so damn, like, well, I wouldn't say never, but I've never been so damn anxious like that about my own hair, about my money and shit, and going to a salon like that ever since I had my perm. Like, when I had my perm back in middle school and shit, it was, like, the last time I got, like, I felt like that heart attack kind of feeling was, like, when my other mama, God bless my other mama, rest in peace, Mommy Chantel, but, like, she basically told my mom and me, like, listen, this baby, she ain't getting no perm no more. And because at the time I had, like, so much value, oh God, I shouldn't be crying, child. Anyways, because I had so much value and stuff in my own, you know, hair and everything, and not to mention, it's fucking middle school, and it's Delaware. Like everybody here knows everybody here. And if you're, like, an outsider, and, like, even parents know each other and everything, so, like, you, the outsider from a completely different state, these kids probably knew each other since preschool. Here I am, where, like, even in New York, because, like, my mom, she didn't teach me my language because she wanted me to fit in with other folks, with, like, more American folks, so that way I wouldn't get bullied like she did in her workplace and shit. But, like, in New York, it was like weird. Like in New York, I was still American for the Haitian kids, but when I moved here, I was still Haitian for the American kids. So, and there's barely any Haitians here in Delaware. I don't know if that's changed or not. I'm not going to no damn Haitian church. I'm sorry, no more. But like, it was different. So like, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, doing the regular stuff that I would thought, even my beauty standards would fit in. And I remember like, and I think she could sense my energy when she told me like, okay, you're not getting your perm no more, because I was trying to hide my face. I was like, okay, but like literally I was trying to blink the tears away. I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna look so fucking ugly. Like that's what I thought. Like in middle school, I'm gonna look so fucking ugly. I don't want to do this. And like she was just comforting me, like, baby, you gonna be all right. I miss her so much. But like legit, like that panic attack was the same panic attack I felt over there. But it wasn't. But now like I'm more confident in my hair and shit. But it's like now it's like great. I'm spending like the first time I won't spend money on my damn self finally. And this shit happens, and they ain't got no locate, like nothing. I was so mad, so fucking mad at the time, and it was like, but luckily it turned out great. There's still little things I'm kind of like not like with the braid or anything like that, just like okay kind of conversations. I was like, but it's been a very long time. Like this is the second time I've been to a black owned salon. Any previous time has been the Dominicans, and they don't fuck up my hair, so no. So yeah, that's it. I think the next time I will book my appointment to basically braid my natural hair with no extensions, but also a cut, because I'm not gonna lie, I did a whole bunch of fucked up shit. I still got some of my bangs from when I had a perm a few back then. And when did I start getting my perm? It was probably the 8th grade. Oops, 8th grade, right before high school and everything. That was just oh honey, I was bullied like for the words, and not to mention my hyper. It was a lot. It was a whole fucking lot. But hey, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Anyways, the next time I do book my appointment, it will definitely, because I asked her like, okay, how do I book my appointment? Because the last thing I liked about the other time is that you can select multiple things for your appointment, and select the day for that appointment. The only difference now, it's like, bro, like how do I, like it's not as like it's in the list form. You can't select multiple things, and it's like, I hope, like, first of all, I don't like how they be having the shampoo and stuff separately. Like, why is it separately when it should be together? Like, anyways, that's just been my experience. Not supposed to be on vacation, not feeling anxious and shit. Anyways, how was your day? If you managed to even get through this fucking vlog, how was your day? Okay? Oh, child. Ooh. Like, it is crazy. Like, today's Friday. I finally got my hair done on Wednesday, but like my hair, like just talking about it, my heart is just thumping about like how I could lose my deposit and everything else. And I was like, oh my god, and it was a hot mess. But like, yeah, she did her damn thing. Okay, she did her damn thing. Now this is like the smallest size, I guess, from my head. Like when I wanted to do this, like I definitely need to count how many braids she put in, because like I think it's like basically the same amount that I would in my head, basically. So, and I always go for a small, so it was like, because like when I got there, because technically I was late, even though it was your fault for not putting their location and shit, and saying on Google like this salon is shut down, but you can come to our place and everything, or that they relocated, that most of their salaries relocated to this salon and everything, whatever the fuck. It wasn't even on their website. Now that I think about it, that shit wasn't even on their fucking website. Anyways, besides the point, what I meant to say was, because I went to the other location and everything else, and I was hella late because driving all this extra stuff, and I did pay for like a small one. I already did my deposit and everything. And see, I would have been pissed off if like they said, oh, you have to pay your deposit again because you missed the child. Like, whew, thank God, because I would have been pissed. Never show my face again. Anyways, so with that being said, that day she tried to make me do a medium size, and I was like, no, I paid for a small. Okay, I'm going to get me my small. Now I don't know, maybe I should not say go to the Africans, but maybe I should go to the Africans for like the tiny braids. So I was like, child, you're gonna be there forever. You sure you want to do that? Like these braids are just fine, easy for me to take out if needed. So there's that. So, and I like it. I like the highlights. I think next time, and I like the colors I selected. It is. I'll look up the video that I did on my other channel from when I did a hair haul, a beauty supply store haul. But like, honey, these colors look great, especially with the blending and everything. I'm loving this. But like basically all of them, including the highlights, have number 4. And I think. And also the number 27, but I think the only difference is the other one is 4, 27, and 30 versus the other one is 4, 27, and 613. And I have one pack. Although now that I think about it, next time I should definitely buy more because I like how it looks in the light. Because I make sure to like take out, the package in the sunlight so I can see which one to bring to my hair appointment. But I like the other one that I've got, which is 27, and I think it's a 30 and 613. I think that's a blend. Okay, but honey, whatever it is, it looks good. It looks so good, and I cannot wait to use that the next time I get my hair done. But it is fall, so it's more, I wanted more darker colors. I should have told her to put more darker colors on top, and then like, the highlights in the back, so if I flip some over, there's a highlight, or, on the other side, but it is what the fuck it is. I don't mind. Yeah, that's basically it. And 40 minutes, we're gonna have to cut this shit down. But with that being said, goodbye, y'all. Hey, you guys, I hope y'all can see me because I can't see you, well, except for a little bit. But like, y'all see the makeup? I'm filming another video for my other channel, and it's the Glam Light, because this is my first time ever buying anything from Glam Light, so I bought like a whole bunch of stuff that I've been keeping my eye on. And this is like their Ghost Face palette, eye makeup, and I got the nude one instead of the red one for the lip kit. And I try to do the whole thing with the JT thing. I'll probably put some pictures up here. But like, I like the palette. I use every single shade in that palette just so I can get a feel of how these shades work and everything. So I'm glad that I managed to achieve that goal. Like literally, like you got like these really cool tone taupey browns. And on the other hand, you got the more, you know, grays slash, I would say like cool tone grays and whites and blacks area. And based on some of the white reviewers, they said like there's too many grays, there's certain things that could have been outed and everything, like for example, which I understand, like you got that shimmery black, like you got two black shades in my opinion. You got a shimmery black shade, which makes no sense because if you are into makeup and stuff, when you see a shimmery matte shade with some sparkle in it, as you use the brush and everything, those sparkles, they're just gonna disappear. So I understand that could have either been left out or keep it in and get rid of the matte black, because if you're into like, you know, lots of makeup and everything, you probably already got a black shade in multiple palettes that you could use in place, you know, just a strictly matte shade. And you know what, I like it. Like for example, there's just certain shades that I'm mad scared to be using. Like when it comes for like black, I'm scared to use that color unless it's like on my eyebrows or something on like the outer edge, because I tend to use like a really, really deep, close to black brown to deepen up most of my shades. But like there's so many shades in there that's deep enough where you could like deepen up anything. But you know what, it wouldn't be a ghost face palette if you don't have like a matte black. So I understand you got the white shade, I like, you got the cream that almost looks white on me. It looks white on me as a black person, so I feel like if you're pale it looks better on you, but like on me it looks white. So I could like use that as like a light liner. Like I basically use that on like this more brownish shade. And I'm glad, and I love the shimmers, but like if you're not careful, those shimmers could just fall apart. That's all I gotta say for that. But it is close to 3:30. The library that I mentioned yesterday, they close at 4 o'clock on Saturdays and they're not open on Sundays unlike the other libraries. So I might have to wait for my workday hours to see when I can go, preferably before Thanksgiving and shit. I can't believe Thanksgiving's right next door. But like for work, because you know you're gonna bring something in and everything. Well, you're not gotta, but you know I kind of want to. So I decided to make some pickles, something real simple. I made it yesterday so that way it has enough time to ferment, and you leave it outside, you know, just for a little bit. I think it's on the 20th. So let's see, 17th. That's like a good 3 days for it to ferment and everything. I use just enough onions, because normally for me I don't like onions, but I know that since I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but a lot of the Mexicans at my workplace, they love spicy food. They always make spicy food whenever we have like, you know, some kind of gathering, whether it be like a baby shower or anything. So they always bring in some good ass spicy food. So I was like, you know what, the majority of my workplace like spicy food, so I might as well make a whole bunch of pickles, just enough. And I make sure to hopefully they don't, you know, finish it in the morning, because I make sure to make just enough where like maybe they can finish half of it in the morning and then the other half at nighttime, because I don't know, they don't give a fuck about the night shift. By the time that the night shift be rolling in, ain't no food, no cake, and no nothing is left behind. So I'm trying to make sure that my night shift people are good, since I'm now working mostly the evening, mid shift / to night shift schedule. So I want to make sure that my homies are good at nighttime. So there's that. What else? So we're on our way to my other library so I can pick up the books I have on hold. And later on today when I get home, I need to update my spreadsheet, my bookish spreadsheet, because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been the best at updating my stuff, especially when it comes for like, you know, keeping track of what pace I am in the book in my stuff. So there's that, because I want to because I kind of combined several bookish stuff into like that spreadsheet. So over the past few years, like there's this one spreadsheet that I like where I just know that it's a white woman who created it. Her like, it's leaving me, and I think I maybe had saved her video. I don't know if she privated it or what, but like basically in the spreadsheet that she created, she basically had a daily spreadsheet that already calculates and everything for like your audiobook and your ebook and everything. And you got one that basically has the daily page and everything, right? And you can like, you know, multiply it just so that way you can count those days and everything. And And you got the side that you don't edit, where all the calculations are made to see, okay, between this day, this is how many pages that you officially read in total with all the books. So I like that a lot. Like, I really do. And then you have the other pages where it calculates your audiobook, which page that you're on, so that we can put it on the other spreadsheet. Honey, I don't know where this woman is at. I don't know if she privated or something, because I cannot find that video for shit. Because I just been, like, what I should have done is, I think I got that in like 2018 or 2019 for the spreadsheet. So, honey, you best believe I forgot. But like, I basically combined a few things from that spreadsheet and the other bookish spreadsheet and combined it to the one that I paid for on Etsy. So that was more colorful and everything. And I could just combine different stuff from different spreadsheets. I like to make the ultimate one that's perfect for me, that I like. So there's that. And I think after this library, I want to go get some Chinese food, child. Ooh, the sun is in my face. Anyways, love it. I love that spreadsheet. Maybe I should go over it, but like, I don't know. Like, just in case there's like, maybe this year around I might, because like, I just need to practice on, like, you know, showing like fan fiction and everything. So like, I track down all my shows on that spreadsheet and everything, and you know, kind of like practice with, you know, formulations on how to like exclude the movies and stuff. So that way I know, like, okay, this is officially how many books that I've actually read, including the DNFs and stuff. But like, yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes I mess up the spreadsheet and everything. So this year, as I'm working on it, I make sure to like copy, like whatever works, I copy it onto the original one. So all I have to do is just copy the blank page and, you know, just make it for each year. So that way I'm not fucking up anything, you know? So there's that. Anyways, that is basically it. We are at my library, and I'll probably just take you in just to see like any books and stuff. But for the most part, since I'm filming on my phone and I like to be on my phone listening to other booktubers or on my Goodreads, I was like, I'm gonna check this book out and reach my limit for my library. So just real quick, okay? Bye.
I was yours, you were mine, but it's time to say goodbye. Didn't know that the honeymoon's just a phase. Now I understand, I learned it firsthand with you. Thought it would last forever. Oh, you should have loved me better. Should have loved me better, 'cause we might still be together before we split up. Always believed we would never, till the afternoon, till the afternoon. That was when the moon started to become moon. Oh, so I surrendered, 'cause I couldn't see things getting better. No, in the afternoon, in the afternoon, did what I could do.
Guys, I'm back from the library. I hope y'all enjoyed some of the clips and everything. But yo, I'm still liking this. It's still a little dark on me. Maybe because, I don't know, I'm just not liking how this foundation, like, obviously the foundation oxidizes. That's why you gotta try the sample first, if you can. So, there's that. And I must say, Sephora, they give out samples, while Ulta, it's like trial and error. But, I will say this. I just left the library, so here's a few books that I checked out. Let me start with, like, the physical books and stuff before I get into the mangas and comic books. But, this was the book that I was talking about earlier on. I finally got this. The other one, I got 2 nonfictions. Technically, there's a few nonfictions that I kind of lingered at. I was like, you know what? You've barely been reading any, like, nonfiction. Will I read it? I don't fucking know. But, like, here's a few nonfiction that I picked out. And this one is Evidence of Things Seen, True Crime in an Era of Reckoning. And this is basically an anthology, a nonfiction anthology. So, we're going to see if I like it or not, I guess. So, there's that. Then we have this one. And I think this has to do with Samuel Little, that serial killer. Now, I don't know if he's that serial killer who was only killing black women and got away with it and killed a whole bunch of women over the years, or if this is someone else. I guess I'm going to have to see. But basically, Behold, the Monster Confronting America's Most Prolific Serial Killer by Gillian Lauren. It's getting dark. Let me try to go in real fast. I wonder if I could, whatever. But hopefully I can get to it. It's a big chunker for me when it comes to nonfiction. I wonder if there's an audiobook. I don't know. It's like immediately when it comes to nonfiction, audiobook, go for it. I should have gotten the whole focus thing, but it is what it is. It's too late now, and it's close to 5 o'clock, so it's not like I can go back inside. But I finally got volume 0 of Jessica Kaisen. I think I should read this first, and then... Yeah, I think I should read this first and then continue on with season 1. I have yet to read the mangas yet. I know, I keep saying it. Then I got volume 1 of Spy Family. They didn't have volume 2 or 3. Because typically when it comes for comic books and shit, I like to check out volumes 1 through 3. See, just so I can get a taste of it and then continue on with the series if I like it. And it helped so much when it came for Saga, when I first started reading it. So I basically decided to do the same thing for the Sandman series. I checked out volumes 1 through 3. So I can get a taste of it, so I can continue. Because I did check it out before. But the problem is, I got the Anubis one. That thick-ass book. Child, I should have never done that. I think I read through some of the chapters of volume 1. But because it's such a huge chunker, my attention, it just went away from it. And I ended up returning it because I got scared. Like, if I fuck this book up and this shit is mad expensive, I'm not going to be paying for that shit versus, these. But, like, yeah, that's all the books I checked out for today. I think I'm just going to get some Chinese food that's close to my house. And that is it. All I got to say is, I recently, at Walmart, got these kindly undershirts and everything. First of all, these are mad cute for $17. But you get the $17 for, like, both the top and the bottoms. I think for the pants, because I like how it's kind of made. Kind of like a V-neck, and plus, like, there's some in the middle. But I think the one that I'm currently wearing right now, I got one in the brown, the black, and the grays. The only thing for the pants that I managed to find at that Walmart is not available at all the Walmarts, I found out. But I got the black pants, I believe, in 1X or XL, and I got these brown pants, the underpants, for like 2XL. Bruh, both of them fit quite well. That XL is a little bit more snug, but both of them be stretching, okay? Like, you definitely want to stretch, and I feel like it's good for tall folks because I have to, like, get that leg in there. So it's cute and all, but that is it, and I'm just loving my eyeshadow. With that being said, I gotta go before it gets too dark. That's what I hate about daylight savings. You think that it's time for bedtime and shit, so goodbye for now. You guys, hold on, you guys, like, I can't. I literally, first of all, 5 stars. So I literally just got done after that night from Karin Slaughter. Towards the end, when everything is being revealed, it's just, first of all, I nearly cried, but because I got makeup on, I was like, no, don't be crying. Like, but also tears of, like, sadness for my girl Sarah, but also tears of fucking anger. Oh, everybody, every last one of these whack ass niggas, the son, the father, the mother, the doctors, fuck every last one of them. For real, I have never been so angry in my life. I feel like Tyra Banks yelling at that one girl, like, God, I'm not gonna reveal nothing else. Just know, every last one of these folks, fuck them, including the dead. I'm sorry, what? Including the dead folks, fuck them. There's only one particular dead person, fuck them too. Yes, I said it. Like, respect the dead, no, fuck the dead, fuck them. Like, Karin Slaughter, like, See, now I gotta watch the TV show. Hopefully it's as good, because I'm gonna be mad if it's not as good. Like I'm saying, I think it should be on HBO or Stars. But, like, as I'm doing another long drive, so I can clear my mind, and also, like, I can't be screaming in the fucking house like this. My parents are gonna look at me like I'm crazy, like, stop, what's going on? Like, they're gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. Bitch, the anger I'm feeling, and also the sadness, and also the conclusion, and I can't stop screaming. Just 5 motherfucking stars. One thing you know is, like, you think that it's this person, then it's this, and then it's a whole conspiracy. Fucking Rico charge all of the motherfuckers. Rico charge them. I don't give a fuck. Like, ooh. Anyways, I'm on to Starbucks. I need to read. I hope this doesn't put me in a reading slump. I got another audiobook to start. This is a lot. This is a lot. And yes, I know it's technically nighttime. Well, my clock says a different time, but really, it can't be like maybe like 8:30-ish. I already got my Chinese food, started eating some of them, so I'm kind of full. But, like, it's never too late for Starbucks. And so far, there's only one Starbucks in the state that's open 24 hours. And, of course, it's by the interstate, like, right there next to New Jersey. So, like, perfect for people on the go. So I'm going to that one so I can get my order, because everything, almost everything in Delaware closes mad early and shit, especially on the weekends. The fuck, it's a weekend. People want to be out sometimes. Now, I don't know it's because of the whole pandemic thing, or it's just, well, technically, it's not like New York where you could just go in at a late ass time, but, like, bruh, but just, I'm just floored. I'm just so floored. That is just chef kiss. And now I'm like, okay, now I'm Jermaine. I'm gonna call him Jermaine because I think it's funny. Jermaine, Faith's son. Oh my goodness, just like I thought. He wants to be a police officer, just like them. Oh my goodness, and like Faith was blowing the fuck up and like really open about her PTSD from the last case and everything. I'm like, that's right, sis. You let him know what's really going on, and of course she's still devastated because after all that went on. If you read the book, because I'm not going to spoil the end, just know it's some crazy ass shit. After all of that, Jeremy still wants to be a police officer, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Jermaine, Jermaine, oh my goodness, like that just, I just no words. Like, I don't know how to be reviewing. All I gotta say is thank God for audiobooks, because I would have never gotten through it so damn fast. But also, it's like watching a movie in my head. Like, there's just certain things that audiobooks are just mad good for, and mysteries. I feel like mysteries and nonfictions, at least for me. Oh, and also those like maybe 700-page books. Those are the type of stuff that I would like, for me, I'm like, wash the fuck out, damn. Anyways, those are the type of books that I like for myself. So with that being said, the next audiobook that I'm listening to is also going to be a mystery novel, but this one is for the Kincaid. Lucy Kincaid series, book 2, and I have, like I said, I have book 2, 3, and 4 checked out. Let me kind of go back to back. I think I should make it to, you know what, I'm gonna stop at book 4 so I can catch a break from that series, but I do want to finish reading the trilogy because I never even started. I still have the book checked out. I got the paperback version. I think I should listen to the audiobook because the paperback, it looks like it's falling apart, and that's an old version of the book, and I don't think if something were to happen to it, I'm gonna find it. Sorry. Anyways, I'm at Starbucks. Let me go through the drive-thru and get me something and use the damn bathroom before I officially head on home. But 5 motherfucking stars. Karin Slaughter for the fucking win. And I always wanted to like read her other stuff. I actually own The Pretty Girls. I actually own that. I have yet to read the Cop Town series, which I know has to do with Sarah again, but with her first husband who died. See, this is what I be hating about, because, when you go to because when I first got introduced to the Will Trent series, at first I read out of order. Like, I was halfway through the book when I realized, wait, this is part of a series. Thank God for Goodreads. This is part of a series. Let me actually go back from the beginning. And then I learned that this is like a spin-off or continuation for Cop Town. I was like, oh my God. But I don't think my library has the audiobooks for Cop Town. I'm gonna look right now. As soon as I return this book, shout out to the 14 people waiting behind me. You are in for the ride of your life, honey. Shout out. Yo, that is crazy. I'm gonna send it back early so that way, whoever's behind me can read the book. Cause bruh, I just have to. Ooh, anyways, there's so many books that I got that kind of follow. I realized I check out books based not only on my mood, but also by themes. That's what I'm starting to realize. Like, for example, when I'm in the mood for horror, I tend to go for the horrors that has to do with mothers. And I kind of want to do one day to just read them all in sequence. But the recent ones that has to do with gay men and their fathers was Don't Cry For Me by Daniel Black. And then you also have, I don't know, I'll probably post it here, but also Razor Blade Tears. I feel like I should read those two together, back and forth, just so because you have both of them are fathers, black fathers. Well, even though in Razor Blade Tears you have homophobic fathers who are trying to solve this homophobic crime against their gay sons. But in the other book, it has to do with the black father and his black son and him being homophobic, but also, I don't know, the relationship between them. And it's not a mystery. I think it's more literary fiction, but I feel like I should read both of them at the same time. So, I don't know. That's it. And same with pop culture and, tech. There's these, nonfiction stuff that I've been wanting to read. For example, the one with YouTube, since I'm obsessed with YouTube. Been on YouTube back when, they used to have... do you guys remember the 5-star reviews on YouTube? It was no like button. You had to rate the video by star rating. That was how old I am. And I didn't find out about the video reply backs because when I first got introduced to YouTube, it was through fan fiction, actually. It was with the fan fiction videos and everything, and since then, I'm sure many of those videos have been copyrighted and struck down because of the music at the time, but it was a time to be a live child. But yeah, I want to read that book on YouTube. It's a big chunker, but I read some of it while I was getting my car fixed, so yeah, there's that. So with that being said, I think this is it. Sunday will probably be tomorrow is going to be my last day of filming, and technically this vlog has been over the span of 2 weeks. Well, partially a week and a half because I didn't start filming until November 6th. So with that being said, officially, for now, until tomorrow, goodbye. Hey you guys, so I just left work and got some coffee. Actually, I'm on my way to get some coffee. Jesus Christ. So since today is the last day on Monday, because I was about to film on Sunday, but I realized, you know what, I had to do my mom's hair. I should have filmed some of it, but I had to do my mom's hair. She likes it a certain way. She won't let me do nothing else. I really, she has that, she has such beautiful hair that I really want my mama to embrace her afro. The only thing I need to do is trim her ends, because like she does have some split ends, and I want to make sure that her afro is nice and perfect so it's easier to detangle and stuff, because you know your ends be fucked up when your brush can't get through, like for real. So she ain't been getting a trim from me in a while, and I feel like if she did, she definitely used the kitchen scissors. And when you first start out, like trimming your own hair and you don't know any better, like I feel like that's what she's been doing secretly behind my back, because but although my mama, she is obsessed with length, which I understand, because after going through the whole cancer and the chemo treatment, she's glad to see her hair like longer without a perm, because my mom, she's been getting perms for a long time. She's like, I can't remember the last time my mama was natural, to be honest. Damn, has she been permed my whole life? Like, I seen her dye her hair and I seen her perm it, but I never seen her natural until like after the whole cancer situation. So I'm like, is this really like my mama's natural hair doing it? I'm like, okay, mama, shit, let me help you out. But like, I really want to do a wash and go on my mama. She got like, it's not like my hair, like hers is a lot looser, and I'm just trying to convince her. And it's crazy because we're trying to convince each other to do things to our hair. Like, she's trying to to convince me to let her do my hair even more often, but the only reason why I'm not letting her do it or like braid my hair more often is, number one, she's not gonna be here like all the time, or like I want to prepare myself for when I can, because she can do like one thing I love about my mom, because she's my mom, is that she can just braid through my hair. Her and my other mother, the one who died in New York, they both could like just go through my hair in its 4C natural state and just braid, like no blowout, no nothing. Meanwhile, I'm still struggling because I never practiced until like later in my adulthood, which is now. So I'm trying to get used to the idea, especially since I'm doing nails and stuff. I need to get used to the idea of doing my own hair, because she's not going to be here forever, So I want to be able to be independent on my own without having to go to these crazy ass stylists who want to blow dry your hair for every fucking thing. I hate that shit. Like, really? You gotta, like, are you really a natural hairstylist if you gotta blow your hair out for everything? See, this is why I like African Hair God. Say what you want about him, and I'm Henny, but like at the Green Thumb Salon, they barely be, like, the only time that they be blow drying these folks' hair is to like see the damage, assess the damage, cut anything that needs to go away, or trim, like for real. But like for the most part, like I love his work so much. Like, obviously, he's all the way in Atlanta, but I'm like his channel down below, because he's been calling out this other stylist who hasn't been honest with her customers and stuff. And since then, they have disbanded. At least like the one up in Chicago, if you're into that natural hair scene. But like the way he just goes through hair, like they both, Henny and Narada, the way that they both been going through hair, like I was like shocked, like wow, like the way that he was going through his client's hair, who has 4C type, type 4 type hair, no blowout, with like a brush, and with a not a wide tooth comb, but those little small combs. Like the way that he was going through it like butter, and the comb did not get caught. I'm like, I need my natural hair game to be on that level. I want to find me a natural hairstylist that's closer to me that can do that shit. The only thing that I can see closer to that would be this stylist in New Jersey. But I live in Delaware, like, and not to mention I'm not the best at parallel parking. Like, I wonder how much it's gonna cost for me to like, go to Uber and everything just to go to and from. But like, I don't know, y'all. Either way, like, I've been fiending for a natural hairstylist. For now, I'm gonna go to the stylist who did my, not the same stylist, but like the salon who did my braids and stuff, because they do locks, and they do, some of them do natural hair, but like they don't be promoting themselves as much as, these other salons be doing. So I'm like, come on now, I'm gonna need to see some more of your work. Like, you can't be posting nothing but silk presses in your stuff. And yeah, I do see that they do natural hair, but like, I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll probably let my stylist know, like, okay, can you do my hair without a blowout? Because, like, if she can't do it, then I'll let her. But like, for the most part, like, no, I don't like. I want to get to the level, even if I can't go all the way to New Jersey, or if I don't like how this salon does natural hair styles, I want to be able to do shit on my own without my mama's help. On my thick 4C hair without ripping my hair out or stuff like that. But yeah, that's my ultimate goal. And meanwhile, I'm trying to convince her to brace her curls, because she always wanting to do braids and stuff, and it's like she don't be sleeping in her bonnet like I tell her. But you know what? I don't blame her, because I'm not here all the time, so it's not like she can like lift her head up. And my daddy ain't no fucking help. But like she can't like lift her arms out to like get the back of her neck and everything like she used to, because of what happened to her arm over there. So it's like, I understand. So yeah, there's that whole situation. But yeah, I'm actually excited that if this salon is good, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back. I'm definitely gonna go back, because like, yeah, Delaware, they have a lot of braiders and stuff, but like, how many can do like natural hair, like for real, in its natural state, no problems. Like, honestly, like if I had the money, I would definitely catch a flight and go all the way to Atlanta just so I can book an appointment, or book an appointment first with the Green Thumb and then go all the way to Atlanta. Obviously, I wouldn't just go to Atlanta for just the Green Thumb, but it is on my wish list just to do my hair. And like the way that they be doing wash and goes, the fact that they're now, granted, every hair texture is different, and they literally had a discussion last night about why I'll leave the light below of what the changes, but like in that live stream, they mentioned how they don't really like doing wash and goes, because they see a lot of clients, they come in expecting their hair texture or like their type of hair to be one way, or like be like the IG girls, but it's like at the end of the day, it's been elimination. Like your hair is not gonna turn out how shirts come out. Like, oh, okay, and it's like when I tell you that salon is all about embracing your natural hair texture, like for real, and that I love. So I really want to like go to them one day, and just pick a few things to do in Atlanta. Like I was so upset. Like the perfect time to go to Atlanta was when Lovely T, she did a meetup with her fans at Atlanta. That was her first meetup there, bruh, like major meetup, and it was like. I'm so jealous. I didn't get the chance to go because I was working, and not to mention I ain't got money for no damn flight. I probably drive all the way there. But like, what I want to say, and like the fact that she had setups with Airbnbs and shit, like she be looking out for her people. That's why I like. Imagine going there and going to the Greenfield Salon. Oh, honey, say fucking less, bruh. Say fucking less. And I'm glad that they're increasing the price because their work is worth it. Their work is definitely worth it. I mean, you got people who are burning and damaging their clients' hair for close to $600 and shit. Like, they need to boost up their price, like for real, because like their work shows itself, for real. And also, I start to realize, sometimes not every client is for every stylist, like for real. But anyways, where was I going? First I need to pick up my mom's medications, and then to the library to drop off some books. Now, recently this morning, because I couldn't stay up, part of the reason why I'm up so late, even though it's not that late, is because I was up updating my my spreadsheet like I wanted to, and also I have been like just updating my library stuff. And realizing, okay, let me organize my shit so that way I can see, okay, now it's time for me to return this because I'm not in the mood. I ain't touched a book yet. I started reading certain chapters of certain books, just like the first chapter, just to see how my taste is, like, if I want to continue or just return it based on the first chapter. But some of them is like, okay, girl, like, you are getting too distracted all fucking ready. Like, you need to stay focused, get this shit done, and go to bed so you can wake up mad early, go to work to get some food for, like, because we had a Friendsgiving type of situation at work, so I made sure to get my Peekleys, and I forgot to let my boss know, like, listen, I got my Peekleys in the refrigerator, make sure to take it out for people to eat. Child, there's still a whole lot left, because I didn't tell nobody, so I literally was the first one to open it up, and I let everybody know, like, listen, this shit is spicy, okay? Make sure you use some water and milk. But with that being said, yeah, I got my food, probably on the way back from the medication and the library and shit. I'm definitely gonna have to, like, go to Delaware City Library, because that library closes mad early, like at 8 o'clock, that's when y'all close, because, like, the rest of the states, I guess, or maybe it's based on the area, because it's such a quiet ass town. Like, I feel like if I'm not careful, I might disappear at night. I might disappear, not because I'm black, but I don't know. And it's crazy because my cousin lives there. At least I hope he still lives there. But like, I don't know, there's something going on with him and his big mom or whatever. But like, last time I checked, he still lives there. And like, there's so many deers in that area. Like, I remember like they have a dog and everything. He kept barking at this deer that's by the cemetery. And like, they got cemeteries everywhere. I'm like, damn, son, I can't stop here because like, you got cemeteries here, you got a cemetery over there. I'm like, no, thank you. Especially in this nighttime too. Absolutely the fuck not. I don't think so. I'm not trying to get snatched up or possessed, child. Anyways, and it's so creepy because like, these deers, you just see them in the corner. You just see them in the corner. You think there's some kind of demonic spirit or some shit, because it's so, I don't know, because like I finally, on my late night drive, I was like, let me go in the opposite direction. Child, that shit is creepy. Creepy as fuck. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, it is creepy as fuck at nighttime. And because I had my Google Maps stuff on, I'm looking at it from the Google Maps perspective, and I'm like, I'm so close to the water, wrong turn, and I'm in that fucking Delaware River, for real. Like, it's like the road and right there, like that road is built on that river, and I'm like, I don't feel safe. Imagine if it's raining real bad and the road is flooded, and you can't be driving through water like that because then your battery's gonna get fucked up. And it's like, bruh, that shit was creepy. I should have filmed the whole experience, but I don't got a good lighting setting up or some shit like that. Shit. Anyways, I'm close by, and I'll be back with an update. Bye bye.
I was yours, you were mine, but it's time to say goodbye.
Okay, you guys, as y'all just saw, I just left Delaware City Library, and I'm gonna say it's so beautiful, and it's so cute and small, but this whole place, I kid you not, is dead ass quiet here. I could never live here. And it's so cute. And like, I know there used to be an anime store up by closer to the river down there, but like they since then shut down. But I don't know, it's giving me the same feeling how I used to when my cousin used to live in Old Newcastle. Child, haunting. That's all I gotta say, haunting as shit. Like in Old Newcastle, my cousin in the old place that she used to live at, child, once you go into the backyard, step forward, boom, the cemetery is right there. It's like literally right there. And I kid you not, she used to have a dog named Yum Yum. Child, Yum Yum, he refused. I kid you not, he refused to go into the basement. you could not get that dog to go inside that basement. He kept barking and barking, and like my cousin told me, like the first time that she moved in there, like he kept barking in the corner in the basement. I'm like, hell no, that's some conjuring ass shit right there. Especially when the cemetery is right there, and it's not the first time Yum Yum be barking at ghosts and shit. Because I remember when he was at my aunt's place, we had a neighbor who also had a dog, also named Sarah. Child, tell me why when she died, Yum Yum would just get up in the middle of the night and start barking on the outside because you know it's kind of like townhouses. But like because when she was alive, she and her dog, they would play in each other's yard because you know it's all connected and everything. So they would just go in together, right? Child, Yum Yum would keep barking and barking at the backyard, and there's nobody there. Bitch, this is the same feeling that I get over here. Is mad quiet. And here's the thing: I thought the library would be mad full because the entire parking lot full. Ain't no parking space except for me parking by the side area. Child, it was just only me and the 2 librarians in that place. And I'm not gonna lie, it was dead ass quiet. I'm listening to my audiobook kind of low just in case you know I need to hear any announcements. But child, I stepped on something. I heard a creak. I was like, bitch, it was just the floor, but I thought there was some kind of ghost or some shit. Child, and when I went to the bathroom, because like the bathrooms were locked, but there was one all the way at the end where it's kind of dim lighting, and I'm like, you know what, this is a setup for a horror movie. I feel like there's gonna be a ghost popping up in my mirror, like for real, for real. It's just so weird. Anyways, it has like a nice charm to it. But like when it comes for me and how I would like to for my future house, you know, dream house, because I still live with my parents to be honest. But like, child, it would not be here. Too quiet. First of all, I'm a city girl, okay, from Brooklyn. Like this is too quiet for me, okay. And especially if I'm walking, and me, I do like to go out for a walk and everything. Child, even though it's not like late, I hate daylight savings, but like, bruh, ain't nothing. Like dead ass quiet. It's almost like you can hear a pin drop in this place. I'm like, damn, shoot. But with that being said, this is the last bit of the vlog. I have to say, I just checked out volume 6 through 10 for Spy Family. I just read the volume today, this morning when I was distracted when I shouldn't have been. But like, I love it. Like, it's so cute. Like, it's the first time a manga made me kind of laugh out loud. I was like, aw. But like, I put on hold volumes 2 through 5, so I'm just waiting for those to get to me so I can continue reading. I think volume 10 is the last one that was published thus far until, you know, he comes back from hiatus, I guess. But I can't wait. Like, as soon as I'm done reading the manga, I'm definitely gonna watch season 1 of Spy Family. I feel like there is only 1 season. And what else did I read? I started reading volume 0 of Justin Tyson, the prequel, and I'm loving it. It's so tragic, like especially with but I'm starting to learn about the curses and everything. So it's like, oh, this is cool, and how like you know curses are made, like how it's based off of negative human emotions and everything. I was like, I can see this getting dark real fast because when it came for what's his name, he's like the Sasuke, I guess. Well, less like Sasuke, but you know. Character, black hair, you know the deal. Because every time I see that team, they always compare them to Team 7 and like kind of switch them up or everything else. You know what I'm saying? But whoever that character is, I guess this is his story before we meet his fine ass daddy later on. I know who his daddy is, deadbeat, but my God, like I can't wait to like finish reading those series of volumes so I can get into the show. Okay, that's all I gotta say. But his friend, his best friend, ended up dying, got ran over by Truck-kun. Truck-kun be killing everybody, child. Her head got smashed and she became a curse, right? And it's so sad because when we got into the intro of her backstory before she died, I think she died when she was 7 and stuff. Child, her life is just tragic. I think her mama died, her dad went missing and then wasn't pronounced dead, but she ended up adopted by her grandmother who blames her for her mother being missing and dead. I was like, girl, how you gonna blame your granddaughter who wasn't even a thought? Like, I think who wasn't even a complete thought for the death of your daughter and shit. I'm like, bro, that is some messed up stuff. So this girl, and then before she died and became a curse, she became best friends with you know, his name is not Sasuke. It starts with a Y or something. That dude, okay, I'm gonna call him fake Sasuke. Fake Sasuke. And at the playground they said, oh, we're promised to get married and all that other stuff, and then she became a curse. And it's almost, and towards the end of that chapter, it's like, you know what, maybe I'm the one keeping her here. I'm like, oh. I'm not gonna lie, I almost teared up. I was like, that's kind of fucked up, cause and not to mention I feel like something bad happened to her back when she was little, because on the little bio it said her looks kind of attracted the wrong type of attention from men from her teachers. So I was like, well, no wonder why she's a curse now, cause based on how the world is set up, is these curses, they kind of are created based off negative human emotions and shit like that. So it's and when they decided to test him out, because he was trying to commit suicide, because she became such a problem that she's I want to say such a problem is that she's so overprotective of him that anybody who goes near him, boom, crack, dead, deceased, or bodily injury, stuffed into a locker and some shit. And he's and he got distanced away from the family because he has a little sister or something, but because the curse Ryuku, or right, I'm saying it wrong probably, she does not like older men and she doesn't like other girls near him. So he's isolated and everything, and he's lonely and shit, and he tried to kill himself, but the curse broke the knife and everything. I was like, damn, that's sad. And here you got Goku, or Goku. I almost want to call him Goku, but that's not his name. The fake Kakashi with the pretty eyes and everything. he's so hilarious, but also like, here you go. I was like, what? You're just gonna throw them to the wolves? But you know, sometimes you gotta throw these anime characters into the fucking wolves so that way they can learn how to survive by themselves and shit. So I'm liking it so far. I haven't finished it yet. I think I'm on page 59 of the manga, but yeah, I want to get into it. Like, it's so interesting. And I can't wait to read up until volume 8 so I can like just jump into season 1 because this is intense. And I can't wait for the fight scenes and everything. Ooh, the choreography for the fight scenes. I already seen that one fight scene with the pink hair dude and like the girl who's always being compared to Sakura and shit. I seen that fight scene where they were fighting together with that demon, with that he's not a turtle demon, but like, you know, he has the water on top of his head. It's like escaping me. I think it's the same. Or is he a toad demon? I don't know. He's like the same type of demon that Jokin from Inuyasha is supposed to be. Like, when I saw that fight, I was like, oh, jump his ass. You know what? When it comes for anime jumpings, I'll probably leave some videos down below. When it comes for anime jumpings, that is the shit. I'm like, jump his ass real fast. Like, shit. Especially like when it's a reverse jumping, where it's all these people against one dude, like Madara. Child, that's the type of jumping that you can talk about for ages, child. The ass whooping. Like, it's like the Timberland stomping of these folks' faces. I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, the animators be working hard. And I heard that they took a break. I heard that the animators took a break. So I was like, okay, I got plenty of time to catch up on the manga series and the season 2. Because and season 1 and 2. So that way I don't have to feel so far behind. So that is it. That is all. And I'll see you next time. And I'm going to need some Mexican food. So goodbye. This is hopefully the last update. And I'll see you next time. Bye.